Hi, welcome to
Pay the One.
Yes, this is our introduction video for our new YouTube channel.
What?
Yeah, and of course we will introduce ourselves to our new viewers and maybe some viewers know
So we
about
really
us.
don't know about us? Yes.
But yeah, you can start.
Well, my name is Andres Ramos. I am a movie maker living in Sweden. And I play magic. Spoilers!
What?
What?
Wait.
What?
Is this a magic channel?
Oh no!
I thought it was something completely different.
Oh,
but
no,
I
okay.
guess we will have to talk about magic.
Magic,
then.
yeah, it's so hard, right?
Yeah. And where can people find you?
Well, people can find me on Instagram, X, and as well as Moxville. I go under Epic Andres.
That's very epic.
Thank you.
And yeah, I am Sarah Yeshki, but you can probably call me Sarah of Horror. You can find me on everywhere on Sarah of Horror. And you might be wondering, Sarah of Horror? Why of horror? And me and Anders, we have been friends for 14 years.
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa,
I know.
Wow.
That's
the annoying
weird.
food. Oh
That's
my god.
weird.
Oh my god.
But we actually met in film school. Yeah, for film. We studied film production.
Yeah.
And we make movies together. Make horror movies together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So not only we are like a huge magic fans, magic player, the most amazing people at your local FNM, we also huge movie horrors and movie horror lovers as well.
Yeah, and we have actually filmed 2 feature films
Exactly,
together.
2, not 1.
And many short
2.
movies. But our upcoming second feature film, it's a horror comedy. It's called Bunny Manslaughter. It's ridiculous and it's coming next year. So I will link the link to our YouTube channel for our production company, Bloody Fierce Productions. I know it's a lot of information, but we want you to get to know us. Really get to know us. And then in the upcoming episodes, then we will have gone through all this and we'll jump straight into the magic. But yeah, so that is the kind of backstory of who we are.
Yeah,
basically.
But one question: when did you start playing magic?
I actually started playing magic like last year. I think it was last September. Yeah, so I mean, I am still a newbie. I'm still learning. I know nothing, basically. Sometimes I'm just, okay, I will just do this, I guess, and magic happens now.
Magic happens.
So
That's what the name Magic the Gathering.
But yeah, I am a newbie. I really don't know anything or everything. So, and I make a lot of mistakes, but I think it will be fun learning. So I want you to take you with me on my learning journey. In my magic learning journey.
Oh, that's great. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so how long have you been playing magic?
Wow, I think I've started when Amoket come out. So it have to be like 5-6 years ago.
Ooh.
And it was a great draft set. I love Amoket. Amoket and Our Devastation. Oh my god, I love the Egyptian team. I love them. And but right away I am a competitive player, so I started to play competitive in standard. It was way before Arena. So it was, you still go to local store and play on paper cards. And yeah, so after that, the magic have a grip on me.
Yeah, I mean, how long have you been going to the Friday Night Magic at Alpha Bar? Because we play at a place called Alpha Bar every Friday, of course. So how long have you been going there? Is it like the same or?
Oh no, I think it have to be like at least 4 years or so, or even more maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because it was so crazy. I've always known that Andres is playing every Friday night Magic, but I kind of never asked what it is. I just knew that it existed, but I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, yeah, well, he does his thing. I do other things, but I actually got into playing Magic because of I am spilling some tea here.
Oh,
because of my ex-boyfriend. He started collecting cards. And he came home, he was always buying, a lot of boxes.
I remember that.
Yeah, he went crazy. And we were looking through the cards together. I was like, wow, these are really cool cards. But, you know, I didn't know anything, like how it worked. And then we kind of started playing, just me and him, just trying to learn, you know, that...
regular kitchen table magic there.
Yeah, just also some jumpstart packets, you know, for when you play 2 people. And I started liking it. And I was like, well... talking with Andres, and I was like, I've tried Magic at home, and Andres was like, you have to come to Alpha Bar.
Exactly. Come to Alpha Bar. You're gonna love it.
I was like,
great people.
I barely know anything. I know that you get an island, and if it is an island in the card, then you can tap the island. That's basically what I know. He was like, no, just come down. We'll explain everything. We'll help you. And I decided to come down alone without my ex-boyfriend. I came down and it's like, okay, hi Andres. And he was like, hey Andres.
I say hi to myself, yeah.
Okay, he was like, hi Sarah. that was good. You can have that one. Sorry, it's an introduction video. I'm nervous. But it's fine. It's fine.
And don't worry, I always say hi to myself on the mirror. Don't you ever do that?
And I always embarrass myself. So. But yeah, and he sat me down and he was like, since it's your first time here, here's a booster, here's a mat, here's this. I'm like, wow, oh my god, thank you.
Of course.
Like, yeah, he took care of me and we started playing and I had so much fun. I really did. But I can't remember. I know I had a landfall deck, you know, green landfall deck. Don't really remember my first commander though. What his name was. Yeah, it feels like it was such a long time ago, but it was like just over a year ago. But yeah, it was a landfall deck, and yeah, I like playing green. But then I started, you know, building my own decks. And I fell in love with 5 colors.
That's your thing. Her thing is 5 colors.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I'm playing not something that is not 5 colors, I just don't feel that comfortable. I don't. But when I have my 5 colors decks, I'm like, oof, no, I'm, you know.
You're ready for everything. You have answers for everything in every kind of magic. Oh yeah. I respect the 5 colors deck.
Yeah, and also in the beginning, when I was building decks like a year ago, I didn't really know how to build decks. The only thing I did was, okay, my commander has white. So I just took all my white cards. I'm like, this is white, this is a white card, this is a white card. Even if, you know, it didn't make any sense. And I was playing, I was like, nothing makes any sense. Like, I don't know. But now, I've learned to make it make sense, at least.
Oh, no. I have to give you credit for your first time, from your first time at FNM into, like, yesterday, we were at FNM.
Yes, we were.
It was... Good. I love to see when a person embodies itself to be the best person in the game, and I can totally see it in your face. You are like the best of yourself. You kick everybody's ass. You won like 7 games. You were on fire.
Yeah, I was on fire.
You were on fire.
I felt it. I was like, wow. I even became the target.
Yeah.
Like I never the target. Andres is always the target.
Why?
And I became the target. Like that was the first time. That was an interesting feeling. Like that never happens. But yeah, so that is basically how my magic journey started. Yeah.
It's a great journey.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the reason why we are here. And that is because we've started this channel. And why? Well, you know, we wanted to have some gameplays where me and Andres will play some games with 2 friends in each episode, and we will, you know, of course, have a theme for each episode, I guess, as much as we can.
As much as we can.
Yeah.
But mostly will be like friendly games, maybe some high power. No high power, no.
Not your type of high
power.
Oh
Wow.
Maybe my type of high power. Not yours. Yeah, I've told Andres that, you can't just go around and killing us in like round 3, like in turn 3 on these gameplays. It's not acceptable.
It's not CDH. I'm sorry. It was not CDH. I was really lucky with the guard rolls. I was really lucky with my opening hand. I did mulligan really good. So yeah. Don't blame me. Play the game. Okay, how the game wanna play. Okay.
But when we will do these gameplays, hopefully we'll keep it, a bit mid-level.
I'll try my best.
So we'll all have it, good, friendly.
Yes, it will be with friends that we know, and it will be like regular, casual CD. No, not CDH. It's not CDH. No CDH game.
But maybe we'll get there someday.
Yes.
But not today.
No, but it will be super fun because every time we play, we have so much fun.
Yeah, we do.
And the people around us have so much fun as well. And we're like, why not put it in a camera? Why not show the funness, the innovation? Every time we meet new people, they have like so much interesting decks, so much fun ideas, so much spicy in the decks as well. I'm like, we need to put this on camera. The world need to see it.
Oh, and also we are based in Sweden, in Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah, so we want to, reach out to more players who here in Sweden also.
Oh, Scandinavian friends, come out now.
Yeah. So please do that. Okay, besides the gameplays, we will also have like different segments of stuff, of course magic related stuff, like something called Breaking Down the Deck, where we will show our own personal deck. We will choose one in each episode and we will go through it like card by card and explain why we have those cards and how we will win with the whole deck, and we'll show you how many lands we have, the mana base, the everything. Yeah, and I think this is both good for the viewers, but for us as well, because maybe like you have the same commander and then you might be inspired by our decks and you'll be like, oh, perfect, that was the card I need, or I didn't know about that card but it seems really cool, and then maybe you can write in the comments suggesting like cards for our decks.
Exactly.
Like,
if you know some spice to put in our decks, just let us know. Put in the comments, and as well we were gonna put our links on Moxville as well, so you can look at a preview of decks there as well. So just write it down.
Because maybe you have the same commander but you have built your deck completely differently, so that will be very interesting. Yeah.
And as well, we're gonna have some Friday Night Magic shorts videos.
Yeah, we've been putting up some shorts of us playing some Magic and getting ready every Friday, and it has been fun. Like,
it was been fun actually. That's how we started with this YouTube channel. Like we do some shorts video, like TikTok and YouTube shorts video, and like, why not do a whole episode there? So
yeah, exactly. And we wanted to show you the atmosphere and Alpha Bar, just the casual, the fun, friends, just playing and having fun and trying to kill Andres. And no,
what?
No.
What?
No.
Why?
I mean, in the game. First, YouTube please don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've actually brought our own favorite decks today.
You see how much fun we have.
Yeah, this is like nothing compared to that.
It is nothing compared to how we regularly play and stuff like that. So you see why we want to show it.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, Andres, please bring your favorite deck. He was like, okay. And I was like, we will select your 12 favorite or best cards that like works the best for your deck. So we will show our deck, and then we will show the cards, read the card, and then explain why we have them.
Reading the card explains the card.
Exactly. That is true. That is, very
deep, right?
That's a deep saying.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But sometimes, since I'm a newbie, sometimes I read the card and I don't understand the card. And And I'm like,
Ooh, they're like, what the hell do that do?
yeah, I remember like in the beginning when I was playing and the cards, and I didn't understand the card, so I was afraid to play it. So I had it in my hand, but I didn't play it. And I was like, I don't really understand how this works, how this mechanic. No, I'm not playing that card because.
I did like the opposite when I started playing Magic. When I love Magic, I'm like, oh, what's that card do? I don't know. I just slam it down. What happened? See what happened? The person was like, yeah, it's a glory bringer. What is a glory bringer? I know it's a dragon. And yeah, okay.
But sometimes I have read the card and I think I am like, yeah, I know what this card does. I play it and they're like, no, that's not what it does. I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, but I took this card specifically for this thing, and that was completely wrong, so it's kind of useless in my deck now. Okay, thank you. So then, I have to swap it out, and yeah. So, which deck did you bring? Your favorite deck today?
Okay, I'm gonna probably mispronounce her name, but Adeline. As a mono white commander, is a human knight, and everything she attacks, she creates more dudes, more human tokens to each opponent.
Yeah, and they also gain counters, right?
Oh, that is the spice in my deck. This is the 99.
Like
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
No, it's fun. It's fun.
I have a really nice deck, and my commander is Okagachi. The Vengeful Kami, yes.
That is a nightmare.
And he is a dragon spirit. 5 colors, costs 6 mana. 1 colorless and 1 of each colors. So, you have to wait until you have the full
grip for all the
so you have to wait a bit. So it is a bit slow, but that's why you have other things you can, play with. And it has flying, trample, and so whenever Okagachi Vengeful Kami deals combat damage to a player, if that player attacked you during their last turn, exile target non-land permanent that player controls. That is what I like about this card, because it's not just exile a creature. You can exile any non-land permanent that player controls. So enchantment, sorcery, artifact, creature,
Players?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Andres, you're exiled.
Yeah, I'm exiled.
Leave the room. Go out, leave the room.
Go, man, go home now.
That is how powerful this card is. It exiles players. Anything that isn't a non-land.
No, it's a 5 colors pillow fort that is super good. And Sarah, you did this deck perfectly.
Yeah,
you played this deck really good.
This is the first 5 colored deck that I built, and I think I've rebuilt it. I don't know even how many times until I got it to like where I want it to be. Yeah, I've been like perfecting it for months and months and months. So if I just see, okay, this card doesn't work, it gets out, and then I have to find the perfect card for this, and I'm like, Andres, so to kill you with this thing.
Thank you. To kill me with this thing.
Or sometimes I'm like, Andres, I need this card that does this, and he's like, why? And I'm like, no, you don't have to know why. I just need it. Yeah, but yeah, it has been a lot.
Sometimes I got like text message like, Andres, how's the best way to kill Adeline? Or like, why do you ask? Nothing. Like, why do you ask? Girl, why do you ask?
I don't know. But yeah, let's move on to actually showing you the 12 cards that are our favorite cards in our favorite decks. And we will explain why. Yes, so this is my Okagachi deck. Let's open it up and check out those 12 cards, if I can open the box. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, first, we have an Esper Sentinel. 1 white mana, an artifact creature, human soldier. So whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is as per Sentinel's power. So, of course, I love this card, and a lot of people do, because I need some card draw in my deck, and this is probably the best way for me to get it, if it's on the board long enough, which usually isn't the case. But yeah, Esper, of course, is my pick, number 1. And then I continue with Seedborn Muse. It's cost 5, 3 colorless mana, and 2 green. It's a spirit, and it untaps all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. So this is a powerful card because it's on each player's step, and not just your own step, but I mean, you can do so many things. You can cast so many instants, do a lot of damage to everyone. So that's why I love this one. Then we have a Wayward Tooth. 3 mana, 2 colorless, 1 green. It's a dinosaur. It has Ascend, so if you control 10 or more permanents, you get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. And you may play an additional land on each of your turns. And Wayward Tooth can't attack or block unless you have the city's blessing. So why I chose this card is because I need to ramp up fast. I need to have a lot of lands on my board quickly, and this allows me to play an additional land at each of my turns. So that is very important. But I've actually not gotten to play with this card yet, because it's quite new in my deck. But hopefully soon. So now we have Reshape the Earth. So, it's a pretty expensive card, but it's an amazing card. It's 6 colorless and 3 green mana. It's a sorcery. It's search your library for up to 10 land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. I mean, talking about ramping, this is a very quick way to ramp a lot. Of course, when you already have the mana. But if you have your, Soul Ring, other artifacts, stones, then you can manage this pretty quickly. And then, when you have your lands and everything, then I will get my Diabolic Tutor. It's 2 colorless and 2 black mana, and it's a sorcery. Search your library for a card and put that card into your hand. Then shuffle your library. I mean, to pick any card in your deck, that is amazing. And I always go for a very specific card. Yes, I go for Door to Nothingness. This is my absolute favorite card in Magic. It is. I have this in every 5-color deck. It's 5 colorless. I mean, it's not that expensive to cast. It's an artifact. Door to Nothingness enters the battlefield tapped for 2 white, 2 blue, 2 black, 2 red, and 2 green. You can sacrifice Door to Nothingness and target player loses the game. I mean, I love this card because I've used it on Andres many times, and it's always fun.
I hate that.
Putting it on the battlefield. If it comes in tapped, so that is the only weakness. I have to wait around before I can use this. But once I can, then the politic game is starting. Everyone is scared. Will I target them, or because this is a pretty good response card. So after I've used to be able to use Door to Nothingness effectively, I am also choosing the World Tree. It enters the battlefield tapped. You can add 1 green mana. As long as you control 6 or more lands you control add 1 mana of any color. So that is why I have chosen this card. You can also sacrifice the World Tree, search your library for any number of God cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. But I don't have any God cards in my deck. That is not why I have this card. I have this card because I need my lands to be mana of any color. I don't need to be thinking about or searching for exactly, I need to have 2 swamps, to this, to be able to use a door to nothingness. And this is perfect. If I would have like 10 forests, perfect. They are anything. So now here we have Ramos, the dragon engine. It's a 6 colorless. It has flying. It's a dragon. And whenever you cast a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Ramos' dragon engine for each of that spell's colors. So, I can get the counters up pretty quickly, depending on if I have my Okagachi out, which is 5 colors, and remove 5 +1/+1 counters from Ramos. And I can add the exact mana I need for my door. And that is why this card is amazing. Yeah. So you can tell that I built my deck around my door, and I have a lot of fun with it. And once I've used the door, it goes to the graveyard, and I need to find a way to bring it back, of course. That's why I have Hannah, ship's Navigator, for 1 colorless, 1 white, and 1 blue mana. She's a human artificer, and for the same cost, 1 colorless, white, and blue, you can return target artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. And then I can repeat the process with the door to nothingness. So, and then when I've killed number 2, goes to graveyard, and I can put it right back in, and I can kill the 3rd person. So, it's pretty amazing. And pretty cheap also. And then, if my door wouldn't work, or gets destroyed, or exiled, or whatever, then I need to focus on Okagachi to make Okagachi as strong as possible. And I can do that with Black Blade Reforged. It's a legendary artifact, equipment. So, equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. And equip legendary creature costs 3 colorless mana. And equip any other cost 7 colorless mana. And this costs 2 colorless mana to cast. And, since I often have a lot of lands, sometimes I can have 18, 20 lands, Okagachi will get pretty big, and that's commander damage. So yeah, that's why I love this one. And if that one was not enough, then we have Colossification. It's 5 colorless and 2 green mana. It's an enchantment aura, Enchanted Creature. When Colossification enters the battlefield, tap Enchanted Creature, which is usually Okagachi, of course, and an Enchanted Creature gets +20/+20. So that would make Okagachi 26/26. So yeah, that is a one-shot kill, and it has flying. So yeah, you can do a lot of damage. And this, in combination with the Black Blade, I mean, it's pretty much game over. And the last card, if I need more card draw, it's Last March of the Ants. 6 colorless and 2 green mana. It's a sorcery. And this spell can't be countered. So good. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So imagine if Okagachi would have both Colossification and Black Blade Reforged. I mean, I would draw so many cards, and I could put any creature from those onto the battlefield. That's basically also game over. So yeah, there we have my 12 cards that makes me win with Okagachi.
Hi there, beautiful people of the internet. I'm here with my Adeline deck. And I'm gonna show off the best 12 cards in my deck. Or actually my 12 favorite cards actually in my deck. Let's start with not other than Rumor Gatherer. This is great, super good synergy with my commander, because when she attacks, she creates, I don't know how many opponents I had left, but at the beginning, she's a super good card, because when she attacks, she creates 3 dudes. Not only that, when another creature enters the battlefield, I scry 1. Huge thing. When a second creature enters the battlefield, I may draw. So when she attacks, I may scry 1 and draw a card. It's super, super good synergy with my commander. Let's put that one over there. The second card is not other than you love him, you hate him, Espen Sentinel. But boy oh boy, look on that foil. Woof! Puppy like. Yeah, SP Sentinel is anyone who faces SP Sentinel know what it does, but the person does not know is like when opponent casts the first non-creature spell for the turn, you may draw a card unless they want to pay X power is the SP Sentinel power. That is super good card. More card advantage. I love it. The next one is Archivist of Orkmar. If I say anything wrong with the name, my bad. But it has flash. And not only that, when opponents search for the library, I gain a life, I draw a card. So it's a super great card with green and ramp decks a lot. Because, you know, Cultivate, Farseek, and all the decks, fetch land as well. This guy let me draw much more cards. And of course, what could be a token deck without the most important tool of them all, Skullclamp. Skullclamp is a quickman, artifact quickman that gives the quickman creature +1/-1. When the creature dies, draw 2 cards, and it costs 1 for equip. Of course, more card draw. I love it. The next one is Good Night Commander. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, a creature control gets +1/+1 into end of turn. Let me remind you, when she attacks, she creates 3 dudes, girls, or tokens in the battlefield. That means this one triggered 3 times. So it's super great. It's a great aggro deck. Is yes, swing on. And of course, we have a huge deck and a lot. Everything is going for you. You need some protection. Boromir, Warden of the Tower, is a super great card. It's a 3 cost for 3/3 with vigilance. Not only that, when an opponent casts a spell and when no mana to spend that spell, like a Force of Will or something like that, counter that spell. So it's a super great card. And not only that, I can sacrifice him, the rings tempts me, and all my creature became indestructible in the end of turn. So it's a good way to protect your board. And of course, I love shenanigans, so why not put a real fun shenanigans in Underling. Court Strict Decency. When another white creature enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature that opponent control. And remind you, when she attacks, she creates 3 tokens that are white. So I can 3 times the effect to tap an opponent's creature. So let me my tokens pass through and do some more damage. And of course, I love tutors. Enlightenment tutors, and boy oh boy, look at that foil. Old border, baby. Enlightenment tutor. Search for your library for an artifact or enchantment card. Reveal it, shuffle it, and put that card on the top. And an insta as well. It's a great way to search for, let's say, Vacuum's Banner or Smothered Tide or something like that. It's a great card to try to finish the game. And not only when you talk about finish the game, Brave the Elements. Whew, that card have won me so many matches. Brave the Elements, choose a color. The white creature you control gain protection of the chosen color in the end of turn. So let's say I'm facing like a green zombie deck with a landfall triggers, as Avenger of Senecar. Play this one. Your target doesn't do anything against me now. And not only that, she creates humans tokens. So my deck is like a huge focus on humans token, human sanity. So Horn of Gondor. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1 white human soldier creature token. For 3, tap this one. You create X11 white human tokens, where X is the number of humans you control. So this get out of hands really great. For 3 mana, this is a beautiful artifact. When we talk about finish the game soon, this one is a board wipe, remover, game finisher all in one card. Wings and banner we're talking about here. For 2 mana, I can exile target creature I don't control. Of course, when you exile it, they may search for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield. Tap. But I can pay the overload cost, that is 4 and 2 white. That means I can everyone at opponent's sides get removed. Like Sacrona Riff, but exile. And of course, you cannot have a token deck without the great mother herself. The OG mother, Elish Noor, Grand Cenobite. Yes, huge cost, but she has vigilance. My creatures I control get +2/+2, and opponent's creature get -2/-2. So as another great finisher for the game. So that was my top favorite cards for my Ardeline. If you have any input, anything, so you're like, oh, that's what you should maybe put this one in here, let me know in the comments. Thank you.
So wow, yeah, that was a lot of fun explaining all the cards. Yeah, so now you understand why I love this deck so much.
And you can see why people hate me when I play her.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching our introduction video. I hope you had a lot of fun getting to know us and getting to know our decks and what you can expect from our channel, basically. Yeah, so you know, we don't have a lot of budget. We have no budget at all.
No, exactly.
So you have to bear with us. I mean, even though we're filmmakers, please don't expect that we're
like the highest Hollywood quality and stuff like that. No.
We make like budget B, C, D, I don't know, those kind of horror movies. So yeah. We should do this for fun. We are not shooting for promotion, nothing. We are shooting because we're doing this for fun. Yeah, because we love doing this.
Exactly.
And we want to share our passion of magic with you. So of course.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, if you want to, jumpstart our channel into next year, give us a subscribe or a like and a comment. It just helps us out and makes us grow a bit.
And share.
Yeah, and share, of course.
And share.
Yeah, of course. And
write it down and share.
Please comment your favorite decks.
Exactly.
And why? We want to know. We really want to know.
Not only your favorite decks, I want to know what is your favorite deck for all time, what is your favorite deck for this year, and what is your favorite card for this year, and your favorite card for all time. So wow, it's a lot of things, but I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, fun to know, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we will also be dropping a kind of New Year's video, just where we'll talk about our personal favorite moments of 2023 related to magic, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah. But thank you so much for watching. You're all amazing, and we hope that you will have fun while going on this journey with us.
Exactly. So enjoy yourself. Have a lot of fun times with your friends and family with these holidays. And Merry Christmas.
Yes, Happy Holidays.
Happy holidays, and eat a lot.
Oh, and also you can find us on Instagram at paytheonemagic.
Pay the one.
If you need to get in contact with us or whatever.
Exactly.
So don't forget, pay the one.
Pay the one. Always remember, pay
Always
the one.
pay the one.